witches and Wiccans out there in the wonderful world of witchcraft. Today I'm going to be going through my top 10 herbs to use in your craft. Now all of these are fantastic herbs to use, and if you're a beginner it's good to start off with these herbs because they are really powerful, they do really good things, and they really give your magic a good kick and push it in the right direction. That's exactly what we want. As you can see, most of these herbs here are all in kind of bottles, and I bought them from the grocery store, the supermarket, and they're really cheap, like £1 or $1. So yeah, you don't need to buy really posh herbs to do magic. Dried culinary herbs are good, just as good as fresh. So well, fresh is kind of a little bit better, but dried is perfect. You can use it, it works, it's fine, perfect. Don't worry about spending lots of money. You can buy cheap. And cheap is still good because they are the herb. First, we're going to start off with our top 10 list. And we're going to start off with number 10. And that is rosemary. Now, rosemary is the element of fire. I like to incorporate the elements into my magic because Wicca is a nature-based religion. And I think you should incorporate the elements into your magic. So each of these different herbs has an element attached to them. And you can invoke that element when doing the magic to make it a bit more powerful. So I would say rosemary, stick it into my cauldron or whatever I'm going to do with it, element of fire. Rosemary, element of fire, please do such and such. Yeah, so rosemary is good for love spells. Stick that into your love spells, give it a bit of kick and give beautiful love energies there. It's also good for beauty and rejuvenation. So we put a couple of sprigs of rosemary in your bath, and it'll be good for your skin and purificate you and rejuvenate you. And yeah, it's good that way. That's a good way of getting that magical energy and the beautiful energy of rosemary into your skin, into your system. Use it in a bath. But you can also take it as a tea. If you take it as a tea, it helps bad dreams. So, and also all these herbs have beautiful, fantastic physical properties as well, where you can eat them and put them on your skin, and they do fantastic things. A lot of these are like antibacterial, anti-inflammatories, antioxidants. A lot of these things like do good things for skin, do for your digestion. So have a look into those as well, because you can, as you eat them, they have fantastic benefits as well. They're really healthy for you. So yeah, yeah, so dreams, bad dreams, take some rosemary in a tea probably. Add some lavender as well. Lavender's good for sleep. It's not, I'm not sure if it's good for bad dreams, but it is good for sleep. So maybe add the two together to give you an extra kick. It's also good for empowerment and clarity spells. Rosemary is a good herb to use. Fantastic rosemary. Next we're going to move on to basil or basil. I like calling it basil because it sounds nicer. Well, it sounds cooler. Basil. Wonderful, wonderful basil. The element of fire. And it's good for protection. If it's living basil, it's good for protection. In the supermarkets in the UK, you can buy living basil, living thyme, living rosemary, living mint, living chive, I think, from the supermarket, Sainsbury's and Morrison's. And you can bring them home, repot them, give them some love and attention, and then you'll have a proper plant. Instead of going to the garden centre where you can buy it for like £4, you can buy it for like £2 in the supermarket, and it's really good. I've done that several times, and you get a really good plant from it. So you can bring living basil into your room, into your house. It protects your house from all evil and whatever. It's good for protection. Basil is good for purification and clarity. So it's good for purifying stuff, as well as giving clarity of mind. It's good for any kind of abundance spell. So if you want a lot of something to come to you, bung some basil in there. So if you're doing a money spell or you're doing love spell, put a bit of basil in there to draw that energy to you, draw the money to you, draw the love to you. You want an abundance of love, you want lots of love, a lot of money. Shove some basil in there. It's also good for good luck. So if you want some good luck in like a job, add that into a good luck spell. A bit of basil, give lots of fantastic energies there. It also soothes emotions and anxiety. So use that in anxiety spell, or maybe just ingest it, put it in a tea or something, and use those fantastic energies of basil and bring them into your life. The next one we're going to is thyme. Thyme is a brilliant herb. Thyme is the element of air. It's good for love and beauty spells, and it's good for attracting money and luck. So shove that in your money spell, and it will help bring the luck to you and the money. It's good for banishing negativity. I only found that out recently, that it's good for banishing negativity. I didn't know that before, but it is. It's good for your health. A lot of these herbs are good for your health, but thyme especially. It's good for purifying your home, so maybe having an incense and purify your home that way. And it helps get rid of nightmares. So maybe take that with the rosemary and the lavender. Nightmares. So rosemary, thyme and lavender tea. Wonderful for dreams. I would check how much you should take of each. I would look up online for a recipe or something, because I don't want to put you into a deep sleep that you're not going to wake up from. These herbs are really safe, but combine them all together and how much quantity you take. To be sensible with the quantities, I say. But that's thyme. Fantastic thyme. Normally, the main herbs you would say, like the thyme, rosemary, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. I haven't got any parsley, I haven't got any sage. Sage, even though it's not going to be in my top 10, because I haven't got it here, sage is good for purification and banishing, so it's a really good, essential one to have, even though it's not on my list, because I haven't got it. Is really good for cleansing and banishing negativity. White sage is absolutely fantastic for that. Banishing negativity, removing negativity, just banishing negativity from everything. Protection, it's good for everything. It's an essential herb, but I haven't got it, so that's why it's not in my list. Sorry, but I've included it. Yeah, it's tick tick, it's been included. Next one we're going to look at is star anise. It's maybe not one of the best ones to use, but I've got it, and that's probably, if I had sage, that would probably take the position of star anise. But anyway, I've got star anise. I'm going to tell you about star anise. It is the element of air. It gives energy it gives energy to your spell. So shove a bit of that in there, and it will give energy to your spell. Give a bit of boost to it. It's good for good luck in love, so it's good for your love spells. It wards off the evil eye, and it's good for protection. Now, I think the reason why it really pongs. It's pongs of like licorice. It smells like licorice. I'll get one out for you. Star anise. There we go. It looks like a little star. That's why it's called star anise. Anyway, it really stinks. I don't particularly like licorice, so that's probably why I don't like it. It really stinks. And I made the huge mistake of grinding this up in my portal. I can't sing. The grindy thing. Porter Mester, whatever. I can't speak. My thing's gone. You know, the like grind thing. I can't think. Porter. Oh, look. Just get on with the spell. Anyway, I made the mistake of grinding this up because it made my grindy thing really stink, and I couldn't get the smell out of it, and it still smells of it. Sorry, my brain's mush today. Anyway, that's star anise. It really stinks, but stinks of licorice. If you like licorice, you like star anise. It's good for protection, it's good for divination, it's good for fertility, it's good for good luck, and it's good for happiness. Yay! Just stick it in your spell if you want a bit of happiness. Star anise, not really an essential one, but still, it's in there. It's in there. There we go, it's in there.